strange mountains, and so many animals Paimon has never seen before. Doesn't look like there are any cities around here, though. Good idea. Finding people means we can learn information about the local Archon. And once we've met the Archon, we should have a better idea of what to expect during our journey. Well, Paimon hopes this one is easy to get along with. As long as we don't get on their bad, come on, let's keep following the road. Pictures on the walls! We've got to be on the right track.
I'm sorry, Kachina. I know it's not right for us to—
You can't seem to find other people to join our team, and we don't have time to sit around.
But if you two leave, I'll be the only one left.
We really are sorry, but you still have plenty of chances. You're young, and you bear an ancient— We're just ordinary tribal warriors with years of battle under our belt and no glory to show for it. Not to mention the—
We barely had a chance last time, remember? We can't expect a better if pilgrimage registration closes tonight. This is our last chance to switch—
Well, alright. I guess it is what it is. I just wish I was stronger. I'm nothing compared to the other ancient name bearer, but never mind. Guess this is just par for the course as Uthabiti, huh? I'm sure I'll figure something out.
Well, if we do well this time, there's still a spot for you at the
Yeah, even though we're not participating in the competition together, we're still friends, aren't we?
Of course. Anyway, you guys should get going before it's too late. Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage. Looks like that little girl over there was just abandoned. Wonder what happened. Huh? Oh, gosh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Wait, I haven't seen— Yep, we just got to Natlan. Oh, welcome! I'm Kachina. Uthabiti Kachina. Oh, that's something we call an ancient name. It's a tradition we have here in Natlan. Although it's kind of— If you're here for the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, you'll find out what they mean soon enough. So, this pilgrimage, is that what you were discussing earlier? Oh, yeah! It's a competition we hold every so often. where everyone competes to try and get the highest ranking. The competition receives tons of attention, so if you place highly, you're guaranteed instant acclaim. Basically, the winners become heroes, and that's pretty much everyone's goal.
Sounds like a massive fighting tournament or something. Do you have to be—
Well, due to the sheer number of participants, the Pilgrimage's at Phase 1 is a team competition. Usually, an ancient name-bearer serves as the team captain and leads their team in various battles around Natlan, with the goal of— Oh, and an ancient name-bearer is just someone with one of those titles I mentioned earlier. Once the team competition is over, the participants from the winning teams qualify to take part—
Yeah, the skill seems pretty— Wait a minute! If ancient name-bearers lead the teams, that means you must be a team captain!
Sure am! Although, I don't— The key to winning is in the strength of the team captain. That's what everyone says. But, so their decision does make sense. I'd feel the same way if I were in their shoes. All ancient name-bearers have to take part. It's our duty. So if no one wants to be on my— At worst, I'm looking at a few extra scrapes and scratches. I'm not great at fighting, but I always manage to get back on—
Psst! Traveler, based on the direction of this conversation, Paimon thinks it might be time for us to do our thing. Yep, time for the next phase of our journey to start for real!
What are you guys talking about? Sorry, didn't mean to freak out on you. I just, how should I put this? I really appreciate the offer. That's so unbelievably generous of you. But only people from—
Oh! Paimon thought we could just join your team and fight our way to the top and then be—
It's all right. Really. I mean, no one's ever offered to join my team.
Really?
We're all usually on good terms, but whenever pilgrimage registration rolls around, it feels like everyone's— They don't make eye contact or bring up the pilgrimage. It's like they're afraid I'll ask them to— I probably don't even need to explain the reason. It's pretty obvious there's nothing to gain from being on my team. That really—
Oh, don't you worry. The Traveler's strong enough for the three of us. Gods, dragons, giant narwhals. He can give them all a run for their more—
Oh, I get it. You are able to overlook my lack of strength because you're confident in your own skills.
That's right! We always try to help people out during our travels. That's what makes a true adventure—
A true adventure. You guys are really special. You know you're strong. But you're planning on staying in Natlan for a little while, right? Mind if I try to learn from you while you're here?
Learn from—
Yeah, you know, like a disciple or a sidekick. I promise I won't be in the way. Besides, I can take you to see the—
What do you think, Traveler? Seems like she really looks up to you. Oh, right! Didn't those people from earlier say the registration period was about to end?
Don't worry about it. I wouldn't be able to manage it this close to the deadline. I lose all the time. I'm used to it. Everyone around me is used to it. But if I manage to learn a thing or two from you, I might just pull off a win next time. Oh, of course, of course! I'm just glad— Well, come with me, you two. I'll show you where I grew up and introduce you to our tribe, the Children of Echoes. Hello, I'm Kachina, a member of the Children of Echoes. I adore—
Whoa. That thing over there looks super intimidating. You sure it's not gonna fall off?
Don't worry. Our tribe works closely with stone. That's one of our symbols, actually. It's not going anywhere, I promise you. Many of our tribe's people love music and dance and have an amazing sense of rhythm. In the past, Outlanders have come here just to study our culture and exchange views. My parents wanted me to learn dance, but I wanted to become a warrior instead. To introduce you. This is Io, my Saurian companion, and also an important... He's saying hello. I think...
Saurian? So in Natlan, you consider
Of course. Natlan is not only a nation of heroes, but also a nation of Saurians. They occupy an important place in every tribe. Outlanders always seem to think of Io as my pet, but that's not the case at all. Io and I go on adventures together, but he also has a Saurian family and a place to stay of his own. Sometimes he even brings his entire family over to eat at. The children of Echoes have the closest ties to the Tepetlisaurs, which are naturally very friendly to humans. That's how our relationship became what it is today. All Saurians have their own personalities, but I think calling them our companions pretty much sums it up. See? Io agrees with me.
Oh! You're here too!
No way! You have a Saurian companion too! Oh, what a sweet little thing! I think your friend here will get along with Io just fine. Alright, you two go have fun. I've got some important business to handle, and then I'll... No mischief, okay? And you better not go leading your new friend astray, or I'm telling your parents. This is the most cherished and most sacred item in our tribe. It symbolizes the Wayab that protects us and grants...
Wayab? Is that a god of some sort?
Sort of. We believe the Wayab dwell beneath the earth, while the Pyro Archon hails from above. We hold regular gatherings here, actually. Our chief recounts and interprets dreams relating to our... The Wayab know the past and can foresee the future. Isn't that extraordinary?
Huh. Kachina, what are you doing here?
Chief! Oh, let me introduce you. This is Pakal, the chief of our tribe. Chief, these two just arrived in Natlan. They're super accomplished adventurers, and they're letting me stick by them so I can...
Kachina is a child of our tribe. Her safety's my responsibility, so I'll just come out. I don't know how you met her, but I'm gonna need you to prove your identity.
Whoa, 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 whoa! There's no need for that, Chief. They're good people. I can feel it.
A feeling isn't going to satisfy your parents, Kachina.
How about, we show you our adventure?
The people who belong to the Adventurers Guild are kind of a mixed bag. You're the Traveler, and you're Paimon, his familiar.
Paimon is a guide! Jeez, these rumors are getting out of control. Well, okay, maybe this one's not that bad. It does make you seem super powerful and mysterious,
Wait, is there something special about those names?
You haven't heard?
Nope.
Learn well from him, Kachina. It's unlikely you've ever had a teacher of greater merit.
Really? To earn that kind of praise from the chief, you guys must be even stronger than I...
Apologies for not trusting your word.
Oh, don't worry about it. You were just doing your duty.
Well, Kachina's still young, so you can never be too careful. As for you, Kachina, isn't registration about to close? Why haven't you headed out yet?
Don't worry, Chief. I told my teammates to go ahead. I'll catch up with them in a bit. I may not be much of a fighter, but I am quick on my feet.
Kachina's trying not to worry him, huh?
I see. Well, I hope I wasn't interrupting anything just now. If I did, just...
Let me think. I told them about the Wayab, so now's the perfect time to dive into ancient names. Good thing you're here, Chief. I don't think I could explain it very well.
Oh, right! That word kept popping up in our conversation earlier. So what—
Well, Natlan is a nation of heroes, whose valiant deeds are preserved and passed down over time. You can think of an ancient name almost like a label for these stories. By mentioning an ancient name, we remind ourselves.
For example, the most famous bearer of my ancient name fought in 27 Night Warden Wars. By the time he fought in his last one, he was already over 60 years. Even though he wasn't quite where he used to be physically speaking, he still managed to achieve top rankings during the pilgrimage. Impressive, right?
Ancient names allow us to preserve the stories of the past, but they're also much more than that. Do you have your stone on you, Kachina?
Of course. Here, take a look.
Whoa, that black stone looks so mysterious. It's like there's something
The Wayab decide who is deserving of inheriting an ancient name. Once a successor is selected, the name becomes... As time passes, ancient names come to represent the heroic deeds of more, and in turn, the accomplishments preserved within it serve as...
Just like me. I'm still not sure why our Wayab, but if I didn't know the stories of all the past heroes, how they never stopped fighting...
Then you're saying this stone doesn't have any actual power? Like it's not—
None at all. And that is precisely...
Think of it this way. If you become a hero because the heavens granted you strength, or...
Oh, Paimon gets it! If people start to ask those kinds of questions—
Someone had this to say. Our forebears carved miracles into obsidian rock. Yet future bearer, the miracles of the past become the motivations of the present. The limitations of the past. So there's no rush, Kachina. Many people struggle to understand the Wayab's judgment after... As long as you never stop trying to improve your abilities and surpass yourself.
Thank you, Chief. I'll get it to... Well, it's getting late. Oh, right. I'm not sure where...
Is that where the pilgrimage—
Yep. And outside of competition season, it's the place where our intertribal gatherings are held. Of course.
Sounds like a plan then. Let's go!
Well, if the Traveler and Paimon are with you, then I don't need...
All right, we're off. See you. I got so carried away just now, I didn't consider what would happen if our destinations were... Luckily, that's not the case. Or... Well, I guess...
You sure it's okay you didn't tell the chief about your team?
Chief Pakal's a really nice guy. If he knew the truth, he might even ask to join, but he's not as young as he used to be, and he's got some old injuries that still bother him. He'll find out what really happened when he sees me compete. I'm sure I'll get an earful for lunch.
Yeah. Your teammates left you high and dry, and you made sure they didn't...
It's not their fault, really. The pilgrimage is extreme. We all grow up listening to stories about the heroes of the past and dream of becoming warriors with the strength to defend our nation. Not out of a selfish desire for glory. Anyway, don't worry about it for now. Once you witness the spectacle for yourself, it'll also be a great opportunity to experience our culture and history. Alright, time to leave our settlement. Let's head that way.